I'm on Mackinac Island in Lake Huron in Michigan, and this island was first used as a fort built by the British to defend the fur trade, and then later went on to become a vacation hotspot in the late 1800s. I've been spending some downtime with Penny and John Barr at their vacation home here. It's my last day, so I've picked up a few well-chosen items for my Bon Voyage cocktail party. The best thing I find about Mackinac Island is that there never have been, nor never will be, any cars allowed. You get here by ferry or by small plane, and once you're here, you walk, you bike, or you take a horse-drawn carriage. In fact, hi! There's my ride now.
Hi!
Hello!
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Thanks for picking me up.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
And how did you find this place?
Well,
Mackinac Island.
we moved to New York, and then we were overseas for a couple years, and then we came back and we wanted to see our relatives on a regular basis. So as we drove from New York to the Midwest, we decided to stop off at Mackinac Island. And then we realized we'd like to have a place that we could go to in the summers, perhaps. So we decided to look into buying something here. The year that we started looking seriously, they started up a real estate office on the island, which is how we found out about homes being for sale.
And your home was built when?
Our home was built in 1897.
How often do you get to come here?
We come here usually for good at the end of June, after the school year is over in New York, and we stay until Labor Day. And then we try to get out here 2 or 3 other times for long 3 or 4 day weekends when there's a school holiday.
And I'm meeting your kids tonight, 2 of them anyway.
Yes, 2 of the 3 will be here, and they're very excited to be here again. And actually, they have not been here before at this time of year, so it's very nice for them.
Yeah. We're here.
Great, here we are.
Penny, what is the name of your home?
The name of the cottage is Edgecliff. It does have a nickname, or a more popular name. It's called the Wedding Cake House.
I wonder why.
Exactly. Here, let me take that, and just enjoy yourself on your last day here.
Thanks, Penny.
I'll be in the kitchen.
Plot myself right here. Ain't this porch a sweetie? And it wraps all the way around the house, and I'm sure this is where in the late 1800s everyone would gather to have teas, luncheons, dinners. Probably no different than today. And look at this view. And listen, again, no cars. No teenagers cruising the strip with daddy's car, nobody accelerating while they're talking on the cell phone. Just pedestrians, bicyclists, and horses. I do not want to leave. But I will show you the rest of the home. I'm gonna get warmed up by the fire. It's the end of the summer season right now, so it's a little chilly. I'm in one of 2 living rooms that they have at this home here. I'm not sure why there are 2. Most likely because this has always been a home for vacationers. And Penny and John have tried to keep all the furnishings period correct. And over here, they actually have pictures of what the home looked like at the time it was built, 1892. It was built by a man named Amberg, and he created the manila folder. And you can just imagine the conversations that went on in these rooms. At the time, Civil War had ended, Reconstruction began, immigration was exploding, the West was expanding, and women everywhere were saying, wait a minute, I can't vote, why? And if the discussion got a little too heated in that room, you could always come and hear what they were talking about in this living room. And look at the walls. This is actually wallpaper, textured wallpaper. Textured so it looks like it's tin, which it's not. However, the ceiling is. Isn't that beautiful? Compared to the rest of the house, the dining room just beams with color. And I gotta level with you, whenever wallpaper matches the curtains, I get a little intimidated because I think, I don't know, it's kind of formal. Can I walk here? Can I touch things? I don't know. But Penny instantly warms things up with her adorable teapot collection. The movie Somewhere in Time was filmed throughout this whole island. And after spending a few days in an old Victorian and just hearing the sound of the clip-clops of the horses, it really got my imagination going. And to help out, Penny and John have these pictures of what the island looked like in the 1800s. And so I began to think, you know, I wonder what I would have looked like, who I would have been, what I would have done. Hopefully I'd be very wealthy, surrounded by chocolate. This is the Cinderella Room, obviously after she met the prince. And it's in the turret of the home, so it's completely round. Great place to try out those ball gowns, see how they twirl, spin. And with all those impending royal events, it's essential to have a good daybed. This one, its mattress, is made up of horsehair. Because when you live on Mackinac Island with 700 horses, there's a surplus. And I would always want my evil stepsisters around me just to know what they were doing. Don't trust them for a minute. How about on these 1872 rocking chairs? They were authentic to the home. That way, they could just sit here and watch me in complete and utter envy. This is the room that I've been staying in, and I was going to clean it up, but I thought, no. You need to see that there's a dark side to vacationing, and this is it, my room. Actually, I should start cleaning things up a bit because I am departing on my way. And Penny and John call this the Lizzie Borden room. So you can imagine my fear of staying here. But Penny reassured me. She said the reason why they call it the Lizzie Borden room is because when they bought the home, this room was so ugly that they just wanted to take a hatchet to it. $7.27. That's all that I have left in my world. And like I said, there isn't enough time to show you all the rooms, but just so that you get a better idea of how large this home is, at one time, they had 27 people staying with them. Hey, a manila folder. This isn't original to the home. Okay, put that there, nice and neat. What else? Oh, and once you stay in the Lizzie Borden room, Penny and John give you this. A sweatshirt, and a cute coffee mug. Great. Hello.
Oh,
How are
hi.
ya?
Welcome to the horse part of our house.
I was just coming to say goodbye.
Oh,
this
I'm
is
glad.
Chloe, right?
This is Chloe.
How old is she?
Chloe's 5 months old.
5 months.
Born in the dead of winter and a real attraction on the island.
Were you so happy when you found this place?
Yes.
I mean, it's just a dream come true, it seems.
It was just great. We looked at it about a year before we got it, and we're delighted to have it and look forward to being here for many years to come.
Uh-huh.
So it's good.
How often do you get to come out here?
I come out several times this summer. It's a little far from New York to be a weekend house.
Right. How long does it usually take you to get out here?
It takes 6 or 7 hours.
Oh, that's long.
Door to door from our home in New York to out here. But once you're out here, I'm delighted to be here.
And you're also a poet.
On good days.
On good.
I have been writing a lot, yeah.
What
Part
type of
my life.
poetry do you write?
It's, the new book is an epic. It's a 150-page poem about America at the millennium. And
Really?
I've been working on it for about 10 years, so a lot of time.
You wrote about the millennium in a decade.
Exactly right. Exactly.
Well, this is just wonderful. It's just been wonderful being here.
Well, it's been great to have you.
Well,
You've
thank
been the
you.
perfect guest.
And we have a cocktail party to get ready for.
We certainly do, and I'm glad you survived the Lizzie Borden. Yeah.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. All this for me. Over here are Penny and John's children. This is Nate and Jennifer. And Nate took the red eye all the way from Los Angeles, had a 4-hour layover in Detroit, all to be at my Bon Voyage cocktail party.
Actually, it's my grandmother's birthday.
Right, well that too, but you know, it's sending me off.
I guess so.
You know, this is my first time being here.
I actually didn't even know you were here.
You don't know who I am, do you?
No, I have no idea.
Just act like you know me, and we're having a good time.
Right.
Wow! And this is Jennifer, and in the 8th grade, she took time off from her. You were in Greenwich, Connecticut going to school?
Bronxville.
Bronxville.
Right.
And in 8th grade, you came up here for a few months just to see what it'd be like to go to school here.
Yep.
What was it like?
It was very different. There were 5 girls in my grade and no boys, and
Oh, that sounds great.
made a few good friends. but-
Uh-huh. And those people live here year-round.
Yes.
They're living in a dream world.
Yep.
This is the real guest of honor. I thought this was my party, and here I find out it's your birthday party. Imagine my disappointment. I thought all these people were here for me. Would you like to change places with me? Well, congratulations, or happy birthday. Thank you very much. Well, it's very nice talking to you. I'm going to trace that hors d'oeuvre tray. I'm a little hungry. It's nice meeting you. I think my ferry is leaving soon, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. I had just such a wonderful time. I really did.
If you'd give us 1 second, we'd love to have a toast because so many people have enjoyed meeting you. So let me get that. Ladies and gentlemen, could I ask for your attention for 1 second? We're about to say goodbye to our wonderful house guest, Sam, and I'd like you to join me in a toast. So I wish you could stay for a month.
You heard it here. I'm staying.
Thanks for all of you.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
And if you can stay a month, we love it.
Yes, we'd love to have you back. Anytime.